Suspense-filled, blood-pumping, and adrenaline-inducing, the thriller genre always produces the best films, series, and even books. Before we go on, which series do you expect to be on this list? Which series is the first on this list? Keep watching to find out as we discuss the best thriller shows ever made, according to IMDB ratings. We begin with, what is a thriller? Not every show is a thriller, so what are the criteria for describing a show as a thriller? A show is classified as a thriller when it's action-packed and fast-paced, with moments full of tension, anxiety, and fear. With this definition, some shows come to our mind. Let's see if they make it into our list. However, most thrillers usually overlap genres. The most common genres thrillers overlap with are crime, mystery, horror, and drama. As we do when making a list, we start with the last item on the list. So here is number 10, Darknet. Darknet is a horror and thriller Canadian show produced by Copperheart Entertainment. The first season aired from October 21st, 2013 to March 28th, 2014 and had 6 episodes. The first episode was released online while subsequent episodes were released on Super Channel. Each episode examines different stories about people in horror-related situations. All the stories are related to a macabre website called Darknet, where people can ask questions and get answers. The questions asked are usually weird or related to horrific situations. Various directors were involved in the series, including Vincenzo Natali, Anthony Scott, and Burns. The first season was received well by both critics and fans. It has a rating of 7.2 on IMDb, where it was rated by over 2,300 people. Darknet is available on Netflix in Australia, Ireland, and probably other countries. We wonder why the series was not continued though. Up next at number 9 is How to Get Away with Murder. HTGAWM is one of the more popular series on this list. It's an American legal thriller created by Peter Nowak and produced by Shonda Rhimes and ABC Studios. It ran from September 2014 to May 2020 for 6 seasons and a total of 90 episodes. How to Get Away with Murder is about criminal defense attorney and law professor at Middleton University, Annalise Keating, and 5 of her students, who intern at her firm and become entwined in a string of murders. It chronicles their efforts to solve the murders while dealing with their personal demons. This series has been nominated for and won many awards, including an Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series award for Viola Davis for her portrayal of Annalise Keating. At number 8, we have The Bridge. The Bridge, Danish, Bren, Sweden, Braun, is a joint Danish and Swedish crime thriller. It was created by Hans Rosenfeld and aired for 4 seasons and 38 episodes. It premiered on September 21st, 2011, and the last episode aired on February 18th, 2018. The series begins with the discovery of a dead body on the bridge connecting Denmark and Sweden, right at the border. Saga Noren and Martin Rode, Swedish and Danish police homicide detectives, have to work together on the case. However, they couldn't be more different, and the first 2 seasons of the series are about their relationship as much as it is about solving the case. In seasons 3 and 4, Henrik Sabro replaces Rode as the Danish detective in charge of the case. Moving on to number 7, which is The Killing. The Killing is an American crime thriller created for Fox Television and based on Forbiddelsen by Søren Sveistrup. It ran from August 2011 to August 2014 and had 4 seasons and 44 episodes. The Killing combines 3 stories: a police investigation into the suspected murder of 17-year-old Rosie Larson, whose body was found in the trunk of a submerged car, and a Seattle mayoral campaign. The first 3 seasons aired on AMC, while the last season was released on Netflix. Next, at number 6 is The Wire. The Wire overlaps the crime, drama, and thriller genres. It's produced by HBO and set in Baltimore, Maryland. It is created by David Simon and loosely based on the experiences of his friend and former police detective Ed Burns. The series ran from June 2002 to March 2008. Each season of The Wire introduces a new institution of the city and how it interacts with law enforcement, while continuing to use characters and plot threads from earlier seasons. The illegal drug trade, the port system, the city government and bureaucracy, education and schools, and print media are the 5 topics listed in chronological order. Simon said that the show was actually about the American city and about how we live together while being framed as a crime drama. It concerns the impact that institutions have on people, the literary themes, the unusually accurate examination of politics and society, and the realistic depiction of urban life in The Wire have all received praise. The next series on the list is Fargo at number 5. Fargo is a thriller and crime drama tinged with dark humor. It is created by Noah Hawley and has aired for 4 seasons and 41 episodes, with the 5th season season in the works. It premiered in April 2014 on the FX network. Fargo is based on a 1996 movie of the same name, made by the Coen brothers. Each season tells a different story in a different location and era, with a different cast. Each season is a story of a crime or a series of crimes. However, they all have a mysterious connection to the city of Fargo in North Dakota. The series has been nominated 226 times, winning 51 of those awards. Up next, at number 4, is Sherlock. Sherlock is a crime, mystery, and thriller series. It is a modern reimagination of the life and activities of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's eccentric sleuth, Sherlock Holmes. It was created by Stephen Moffat and Mark Gatiss and produced by Hartswood Films for the BBC. Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman star as Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, respectively. The show premiered in July 2010, while the last episode aired in January 2017. In all, there were 4 seasons and 13 episodes. Moffat and Gatiss made use of modern technology like texting and GPS, while staying true to the most important parts of Doyle's story. In the series, Sherlock Holmes is still the hyper-logical and weird genius. He has just been transplanted into 21st century London. The series retains characters like Jim Moriarty, Holmes's nemesis, Holmes's elder brother, Mycroft, played by Gatiss, and Holmes and Watson's landlady, Mrs. Hudson. At number 3, we have Dexter. Dexter, Michael C. Hall, was adopted by Miami police officer Harry Morgan after becoming orphaned at the age of 3 after seeing his mother chainsawed to death. Harry convinced Dexter to turn his horrific bloodlust into vigilantism, killing only horrible criminals who evade the justice system after recognizing the boy's trauma and the following development of his sociopathic traits. To hide his extensive trail of murders, Dexter joins the Miami Metro Police Department as a forensic analyst with a focus on blood spatter pattern analysis. Dexter is incredibly cautious and circumspect. He uses plastic-wrapped kill rooms, gloves, and carves up the corpses before throwing them into the Gulf Stream of the Atlantic Ocean to lessen the chance of being discovered. Dexter balances his 2 personas, seeing that they are individually unique aspects of himself that must function as a single entity. Although his murderous instincts are fundamentally ingrained, he attempts to feel normal emotions throughout the series and sometimes succeeds, maintaining his persona as a socially responsible individual. Dexter is created by James Manos Jr. and ran for 8 seasons and 96 episodes from October 2006 to September 2013. The series staged a single-season return as Dexter: New Blood in November 2021. Up next at number 2 is Narcos. The television drama series Narcos was created and produced by Chris Brancato, Carlo Bernard, and Doug Miro. Seasons 1 and 2 are based on the life of cocaine kingpin Pablo Escobar, who amassed wealth through the production and sale of the drug, and is set and shot in Colombia. Escobar's relationship with drug lords, DEA agents, and different opposition groups are also a major theme of the television show. After Escobar's downfall, Season 3 continues to follow the DEA as they work to stop the famed Cali cartel's ascent. The series ran for 3 seasons between August 2015 and September 2017 on Netflix. And finally, at number 1, we have Breaking Bad. Vince Gilligan is the creator and producer of the American crime drama television series Breaking Bad. The series, which is set and shot in Albuquerque, New Mexico, centers on Walter White, Bryan Cranston, a dejected high school chemistry teacher who is underpaid, overqualified, and suffering from stage 3 lung cancer. To provide for his family's financial future before he passes away, White turns to a life of crime and teams up with a former student, Jesse Pinkman, Aaron Paul, to make and distribute crystal meth while avoiding the perils of the criminal underground. From January 20th, 2008 through September 29th, 2013, the program, which had 5 seasons and 62 episodes overall, aired on AMC. Breaking Bad is widely considered the greatest crime show of all time. In 2013, it went into the Guinness Book of World Records as the most awarded series of all time. The series won a total of 35 awards, including 25 Primetime Emmys. Which of the series on your list made it into our list? Which series do you think should have been on the list? Leave your answers in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.